morning people, we've got another unboxing today. This one is based off, I believe it's an Xbox game, PlayerUnknown Battleground. Apparently this Jeep is in that. I've played it a while ago, did me head in. I don't recall seeing any Jeep in it, so this is what they've revealed for that. So it's a 1/12 scale, ready to run. It's got quite a decent spec on it actually. Fully adjustable thread shocks, 16-piece metal shield ball bearing set, 2.4 obviously brushed 380 motor with a 2-cell 850 battery, spring-loaded heavy-duty servo saver, LED optional ready. So and it's also got your final drive ratio at 33.97, transmission ratio 15.98. It's 195mm wide, wheelbase is 242mm. So I reckon it's going to be quite a decent model this. I've seen a few specs on it, so we'll go and open it up and see what we got. It's the worst part of all the seals on. Right, that was a bit of a mission, taking all that off. So there we go. It's looks pretty decent. Oh, like I say, the same as all of the 4-link suspension shocks. I think it actually had. Sure, I saw somewhere on here before I ripped all the box apart. Oh, it's got a registration as well that you can put on it. Put that on the back there. Don't know how long that's going to stay on there for. It'll probably get caught and ripped off. So this comes off, so you can just have it as a pickup. It's got quite decent scale on it. I'm assuming there's some bits and bobs to add to the mirrors because there's holes in the side here. I'm assuming they might be in this bag here. Let's have a quick butcher's in there. Slice. Yeah, so there we've got some mirrors. So I'll put them on in a bit. Battery strap. The usual spanner and Allen key. I don't know why it's got a bind plug, it should already be ready to run. And the usual crappy battery charger. So again, once again, no battery. So I'm assuming that's in the car itself. Thunder Tiger says on the radio. You've got your usual steering trim, throttle trim, dual rates, reverse, bind button. So that's not a bad little radio, little handset. Usual 4AA batteries. This could be a bit awkward getting the pins out from in here. Let's whip this off and let's whip the body off and let's see if they've got a battery inside it. I like the fact that it's weathered as well. That's pretty cool. And like I say, it's got the optional buckets for the lights, but I'm assuming you might have to drill holes in the body to run the wires down through that. But we shall see. That's tight. I think I'll probably end up taking this bed off actually, this rear off, because it can be a bit awkward getting your hands in there. There's the body, so nice and worn and detailed. That's pretty cool. It's got light buckets in the front and the rear. oh yeah, there's the battery there, Dean's connector, which is not too bad. You see that, what power that's got in it. You probably need a charge, it probably had about 3.7 volts in it. Okay, no, it's, yeah, 3.7 volts for, yeah, every time. So right, so that's not sure on the steering travel, looks okay. One of these springs just popped off its housing, so let's pop that back on. There we go. I don't know if they're oil shocks or not, but not got much in the way of travel on that. The wheels are pretty good. I don't know how you'd set them off if you needed to change them. It's got some sort of cap on, the wheel, like a dust cover. I don't know how that'd come off. It'll come off somehow, because I might end up changing them at some point, but they seem pretty sturdy enough. So we've got an FSA 3-channel receiver. Obviously you've got your bind plug, and it's got an extra port there for, obviously, if you want to add your lights. So there's obviously not much to the chassis, like all the other crawlers, pretty much the same skeleton chassis. I'm going to have a look at this body again and see what. Oh, it's got movable wipers as well, which is you don't usually have on trucks. We'll just whip them 4 screws out there, and we'll have a look and see what it looks like without the. You'd think they'd make it a quick release rather than having to unscrew in the body. So it's 4 little Allen bolts. Let them off. Right, there we go. So I've stuck the mirrors on. I just have like little triangle clips on the inside. I think I put them on the wrong way. They seem to be popping out a little bit. I'll have to just double check with them. I might stick a bit of glue on them just to stop them falling off. But yeah, yeah, that's for the buckets. It looks like you might have to drill holes in the roof if you want to add lights. And of course, I like to have lights on all my models, so I will be getting some some lights, and I'll make a light kit up for that. So I think it looks a lot better without the back on. I mean, that's quite, it's almost like paper, very flimsy. I might see if I can come up with something where I can use maybe some pins or something as a quick release option. I'm not sure yet. Well, I would like to be able to take that off to access the pins a lot better. One thing that annoys me on models is when the back droops like this. My Traxxas does it all the time. I hate it because it's pretty much all the way down compared to the front. So I might put some shock spacers in them, or adjust the springs down a bit. They are adjustable, so maybe tighten them up a little bit. Stiffen them. I should stiffen them up a little bit, or put a little bit of oil in them. I'll check that out later, but all in all, it's quite a light model. Oh yeah, there we go. Player Unknown Battleground 4x4 American pickup, as it is described. So we're going to go and charge the battery up. It shouldn't take too long with it being and the good thing is I can use my proper LiPo charger rather than plug it in this USB, because it'll take forever plugging it in there, so I'll get my LiPo charger out, charge it with the Deans. Should be charged up in about 20 minutes, half an hour, as opposed to what the manual says. Let's just have a quick read of what that says for charge time on there. It's just good, it's got a breakdown of all your parts as well. Gives you, well, actually, so you think you can buy an LED set for it. I don't know if it's got a part number for that though. I mean, I've got a load of toy guns off model figures, so I could probably stack them in the back, with it being for the battleground game, which is all about shooting each other, last man standing kind of thing. But yeah, it doesn't give you the option to buy the light, so it looks like I might have to rig a light kit up myself. But basically this is all step by step to build it and take the diffs apart and everything else. I'm just looking to see whether it has, whether you can put, yeah, so it's got it has got a piston in there and a plunger, so, and a seal, so you can put oil in them. So I'll go and put some 25 CST in that later. But yeah, it doesn't tell you anything. That's just basically a diagram of all the parts and a breakdown of how to strip it down. It's not got any information on charge time, running time, or anything like that. Oh yeah, there we go, right in the back it has. Well, it's all in, it's mostly in Chinese. Doesn't say about charging the battery, I don't think. It's got a battery level indicator on there. And it does show you how to take the wheel caps off as well. So yeah, that just pops off. So there we go. So the battery charger just shows you it plugged in, but it doesn't tell you. No, it doesn't tell you anything about charge time, or run time, anything like that. What have we got here? Oh, we've got a CD here. I haven't got a computer to put that in, so I don't know what's on that. This could be a warning label for your charger. Yeah, it's just telling you to run, how to run the ESC. WP1040 brushed ESC. So you can choose whether it's got LiPo or NIM, normal mode or crawl mode. You know, I've seen this out the box and you don't have to zoom about, so I think I'll put it on. Crawl mode, which it might already be on now. I'll have to find my glasses and have a look. There we go. That ridge plate's come off already, so I don't think that'll be staying on there for too long. So there we go, people. Pugba, whatever it's called. It was fairly cheap. I think it was $89.99 or something like that, from what I recall. So yeah, I quite like it like that. Prefer it like that. So later on I'll go and put some oil in it, and I'll give the battery a charge. And then I'll add the video onto me, and after this, me ranting. Well, there we go, there's another unboxing. Thanks for watching, Rods RC. See you soon. Oosh. Right, back of it after this afternoon, so I've changed the oil in the shocks. Seems a bit better now. It had oil in them, but they weren't all that good. So we've got batteries in, changed the settings to crawler, even though it didn't seem to make much difference than normal. It took 45 minutes to charge the battery. So there we go, we'll go and I'll go outside now and we shall give it a whirl. I'm going to leave it with the lid on, I think, until I decide how to mount it. Otherwise it's going to be a bit of a pain in the backside taking it on and off all the time with the clips, especially these back ones, because you've got to get right in here with your hand and it's a bit awkward, especially when I can't see anything. That's really awkward to get in and out there. Jesus Christ. Right, I'm going to sack that off. I'm not going to bother putting the back ones in because I can't get my hands in to do it. It's a stupid idea really. They should have made it quick release or something like that, because unless you've got little fat, I mean my hands aren't the biggest of hands. Unless you've got like hands like Jeremy Beadle, you've got no chance. Oh, I managed to get that side in, that'll do. One side will do. Not sure I'm going to be able to get this one in. It's sitting higher on this side for some reason. Right, we're in. Let's go and give it a whirl. Right, so there we are. We've had a bit of a blast with it, and as you can see, it's not really much of a crawler. I think it's more for flying across grass and dirt and sand, because I can't go slow with it. You just can't. I try, even though it's on crawl mode, and it's not really a crawler. I think it is more for flat out blasting, and so I don't mind that. And obviously on the tarmac out there, it seemed like these tyres were quite too hard, and they sound like the plastic rather than rubber. So I might see if I can find some alternative wheels and tyres for it, to give it a bit more grip outside, because you could see how it was pirouetting too easy. Although as fun as that is, it gets a bit boring after a while, and I want to be able to have a bit more grip than what it's got. So other than that, I think it's okay. I could probably slow it down maybe with a different ESC, but we'll see how it goes. I'll see if we can find somewhere that's got like a bit of a muddy track or a sand path or anything like that. Maybe it's something you can take to the beach and blast on the beach or something. So we'll see how we get on with the summer, and I'll give it a proper run on some off-roading. But other than that, it's not bad for what it is. I mean, I've had better for the same price, but I just got it because I liked it, and it's based off the truck that's off the the PlayerUnknown Battleground, and it's different. So there we go. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up, subscribe, keep your eye out for the next video. Oosh!